The buzz of a bedside alarm rattles through its tiny speakers, a small bedroom only illuminated by its red light. A hand reaches out from the comforters, slamming the snooze button. We smash cut to a hammer slamming a bell and the glow of a fight clock as we see two figures, one much taller than the other, in a improvised ring, bodies packing this tiny basement, construction lights on tripods illuminating everything. Ask a ask a Puerto Rican how they're doing. They're likely to say something like "Quien la brega, quien la lucha," here in the struggle, find the fight. A thing I learned at a very young age is that most things in life are a fight, and the best way to survive a struggle is to resolve it as quickly as possible. And in a fight, the quickest way to end it is with an egregious and upsetting display of violence. Now that I have a real job and people to be responsible to, I can't crack ribs and dislocate hips to get what I want. But the philosophy hasn't changed. In contract talks, I got mutual strike agreements from 6 different unions, including the nurses, thanks to an ex girlfriend, and got what I needed. We go to back into the fight, throws a massive haymaker one after the other. The second one does not connect, but we smash cut back to a bag of quick ready cement being slammed onto a stack. Now I'm in this place, gesturing around the retirement home, the drab walls, the poor lighting. There's something here I can't confront directly. You can't punch a miasma, a malaise. Something in here is deeply, deeply wrong and it's hurting people. And I'm going to find out what it is. And if there's a face attached to it, I will break it.
Episode, our group had gone to Greener Pastures retirement home where they were kind of dragged by rather unsuspecting folk. We had Montserrat coming to visit their uncle, while the rest of the crew was hired to come take a look at a very suspicious death that occurred there. During the investigation, Lexi had gotten into a fight with a window and kind of lost. But they did manage to discover that there's something very wrong in this retirement building. Upon further investigation, they also talked to the neighbor of Igor Bezhnov by the name of Mr. Lupo, a wheelchair-bound man who looks grizzled and haggard, but seems to have his wits about him. And I'm actually going to jump off from there because that was the last point you had was y'all finishing off your conversation with him, where he was talking about how he doesn't eat any of the food here. He doesn't trust anybody here, not since the staff changeover. So, what do you want to do about this? Like, you've already been through Igor's room, right?
Yeah, we.
They're pretty thorough.
Who who is all in this room? Everybody?
Everybody but
Uh,
Jane.
J- Jane is downstairs with Abel.
Okay. Yeah, we went through it, but I don't think we found much. Except a flyer? I remember a flyer.
He takes the flyer from you, looks it over. Yeah, they've been doing these stupid community things. Oh, did we lose him? Oh no, I think they just okay. No, you're good. Yeah, they've been doing these community things. They're trying to get everybody in the same room, like watch over them. Keep telling them I'm not going back down there. I'm not taking that fucking elevator. That thing creeps me out.
Elevator.
Yeah, they got a little elevator for those of the folks like me who can't really walk around too much. The thing creaks and it makes lots of noise. I don't trust it. I think the last time they serviced it was 1885.
I know that's not that's the least of our concerns right now, but that's very illegal.
It's hyperbole, but I just don't trust it. Now, I got a question for y'all. Is Igor's boys here?
Yeah?
Oh no. All right. Yeah, not. You might want to keep the two of them apart.
No. Why?
Oh, they hate each other.
Well, yeah, but is it they hate
I
each other or is it related to what's going on here?
I was convinced. I don't know this much backstory about them. I was convinced they were gonna start shooting each other the moment they saw the other in the parking lot,
Oh, 100%.
and that might just be because I know Yvonne by reputation.
I mean, if you know Ivan by reputation, you know that this man is not forgiving. Those two were thick as thieves back in the day. I don't know what tore them apart. All I know is ever since then, they want to kill each other.
Okay, well, um since the death, have you been able to get access to regular food? Have you eaten?
Yeah, of course. And he pulls up a pizza box from off of his bed and just pulls out a slice. I ordered this one last night.
Okay, good. I kind of want to check out that elevator.
If I were you, maybe check out the kitchen.
Oh,
Look into the staff. I don't trust the food here. That's why I got all these pizza boxes.
yeah, I don't trust the staff much either. Um, okay.
And if something hinky is going on, feel free to let me know. I couldn't give you a hand. It's the least I can do for old Igor.
We appreciate it.
And he tries to stand up a little bit. You can hear him creaking as he's standing, and as soon as he's like to full height, you realize just how big he is. He is a tall man.
I thought
Like,
I thought you were a man, not a glow stick. I heard you getting up. Are you sure you actually want to come help us?
I gotta, you know, hobble my way down there, but I can make it. Ain't nothing stopping this big bad wolf.
Mm-hmm. Lexi looks at Montserrat and Morgan. Do you have any other questions? You want to go to the kitchen?
I mean, I guess we need answers.
We're gonna have a hard time getting into the kitchen. They'll
Yeah.
likely won't let us in that easily.
No. Worth a shot. But we should also probably see about separating those boys.
Let's well, before we do all that, we should probably loop uh your friend Jane back in.
Yeah,
She's
she's with your
downstairs.
abuelita, right?
Uncle, no relation really, but
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that's what I heard. All right, let's go. I I want out of here. You can tell Lexi's getting a little freaking annoyed because she feels like she's being watched. Um. So yeah.
As you start to leave, the switch scenes over to Jane. Jane, you were speaking with, I can't remember what the uncle's name was. Was it
Abel.
Carlo Abelo? So you're speaking with Abelo, or you went down to talk to him.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good, Mia. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Just here, you know, Igor.
Oh yeah, I know him. He's a good guy. He's real quiet though.
Family asked us to look into what happened.
Oh, his family. I didn't see. I only thought he had his two boys, and yeah, they only came one at a time. They never came together. It was the first time I've seen them together.
Yeah, it was one of the boys.
Uh, that's wild. You know, I haven't seen vatos like that in a long time. These guys look crazy.
Yeah, that's about right.
So if you're looking into Igor and he looks around a bit, what do you want to know?
He said there was a changeover in staff real recent, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of the regular staff. They were let go, and some new people came in like next day. There's a change in management, and, like the the community projects director or whatever the hell his name is. He's he just kind of changed everything here.
Is there anybody that's a holdover from the previous people?
Not that I seen. Anybody that used to be here, they're gone.
Okay. How is I can't imagine the food's great here.
This it's mierda. But you know what? Sometimes sometimes they make good stuff. I keep begging my niece to bring in some carne asada, but she never does it. Hey, if I give you like a 20 or something, can you run down to the mercado, get me a little chicharrones, give me some tacos de lengua, something. I need something with flavor.
uh, you don't need to give me anything. We'll see what we can do.
I appreciate that. Maybe a 40 or something. This place never has good enough parties.
Speaking of parties, uh, you said it was the coordinator for activities.
Yeah, activities director or something. Dr.
That the first
Zane.
person to change over.
Yeah,
What was his name?
Dr. Zane.
Doctor
Old
Zane.
old black dude.
Hold on a second. Above table.
Mhm.
I know I've heard name Doctor Zane,
Yep.
but I've heard it above
Salami.
table. Is that something that has been discussed? I forget.
It has been discussed because
Yes.
it is somebody um, that Morgan recognizes the name only in name, not in person.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the card that you got from one of the gatekeepers.
Oh, I assume that was the guy, though. Didn't he introduce himself as that, or am I misremembering?
Oh wait, yeah, then you have met him. That is him. That is him.
Yeah, I did. I do know him by face
That's him.
and
Well,
name.
kind of. Didn't he have the no face?
Well, it turned off like when we were talking, right? You like turned it
Yeah,
off.
yeah, he took his hat off.
Yeah, so I do know him.
So, as Dr. Zane was the first one to transfer over.
Yeah, yeah. I kept coming in with guys in suits. Thought it was kind of weird. Brought this big air conditioning looking thing and they put it on top of the building. Remember them saying, building wide that there was going to be a little noise, and it was quiet for the most part. I mean, there was a little bit of loud noise for like an hour, but damn, they were quick. This place got cooler though.
Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that might be helpful for us figuring out what's going on here?
Actually, keep hearing something about a 13th floor, and apparently that we had a 13th floor. I didn't know this, but something about not being able to actually get up there and uh, restricted access down to the basement.
Okay.
And I don't
Appreciate
know
your
why you
help.
need to go down to the basement. It's just boilers and shit.
Appreciate your help.
Yeah, no
Stay
problem.
safe.
Working on it. Hey, if you see one of them orderlies with some arroz con leche, tell them to swing by.
I'll be sure.
Ay, hey, mija, stay safe.
I'll do my best, but I got a tendency to find trouble wherever I can.
See, and you got that look about you. That's why I like you. You're good.
Okay. Um while she's there, um any she's going to look around for any employees. Like,
Uh, yeah, so there are two orderlies in the room, just kind of keeping an eye on everybody, because they're in the like little dance hall area. And there's like one or two milling about in the main corridor.
Okay. She's gonna walk by them, and typically she is like suppressing her ability to hear things. As she walks by them, she's not gonna actively like push out like she would normally if she was trying to hear something, but she's going to like release that suppression to see if she hears anything.
Okay. I'm going to need you to take the risk.
Okay. What is the nature of the risk?
Being discovered.
Okay.
Do you have anything on watched?
I have observed one.
Okay, cool. So this will be at a -1.
Okay. Um. Let's see. Can I argue some of my stuff that makes it easier to hear thoughts is making it so I don't have to be observed as strongly,
Sure.
if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, then talk at me,
Okay.
can't escape thoughts,
Yep.
and the pendulum swings.
All right. So that's +2.
Yeah. Okay, that's. My brain is not braining. 7.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a choice here. You can get the thoughts, but your observed status will go up by 1. Otherwise, you can skip it and stay relatively hidden.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right. So yeah, you get to ask 2 questions.
Let's see. I can ask 3 questions. I've got a clue.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh. Does this employee. How did this employee come to work here?
So as you're kind of sifting through the noise, you see a lot of gray static. Something is preventing you from seeing the whole truth other than he walked through a door to get inside this building.
Damn. Okay. What, if any, security protocols are there around accessing the building?
So there are CCTV cameras, but you're starting to notice that that same gray static seems to be all over this, like not only this room, but all over the building. There are points where it doesn't exist, and you see like almost kind of like little flames, but you're not sure if it's the like a trick of the light or maybe something legendary. It's very difficult to tell. But that gray static is patchy and all over the place.
I'll keep that other clue banked.
All right. While you're doing this, the rest of the group, you are all starting to come down, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. So hold on, I actually have something to read here.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
After you come down the stairs, there's a corner, like a little alcove, in which you hear a conversation going. Hold on. There it is. I am aware that production is down control. I'm well aware. And as a gesture of goodwill, I'm eating the cost myself. Are you aware that there are gatekeepers here? Ah, gatekeepers. I'm sure of it. No. No, I don't think we've been noticed. But I believe it's kismet. Or something greater. Whatever it is, I'll take care of it. And the large, dark figure pulls the phone away, and you hear a voice that says, in a very mechanical tone, "See that you do," before it hangs up, and the man walks further into the building.
So did I tell them about like that hole in? Did I tell these guys about the encounter I had with the organization?
Well, shit. I don't remember if you did.
I
Nor
bet
do
you
I
I
never
feel
remember.
like we
did, so
talked
no.
about it, like about me not telling you guys.
Because I now don't remember if I told you all. Well, I had to have. That's what got us here. Never mind.
Yeah, you
So
guys, you
because like
guys, you three guys did do like when you met up a full download of like, I saw this person picking up clothes. I saw this person come to my apartment. I saw this squirrel tell me about a lady outside my apartment.
okay, all
Squirrel's the
right,
best
we're
character.
Mo-
the
Ruiz was
squirrel is
there
the
for
main
that.
character. What are you
Montserrat is
not
on
just
a
the
different
pet?
side of it.
All right, we'll just go ahead with the assumption that I've at least like broached the subject with you guys.
Okay.
Um, whether the past that is not the case, that doesn't matter. The past is the past, and the future is the future, and the present is the present. That's why. Wait, no, I'm okay.
Nope. Don't worry.
No, I was trying to make a gift joke, but then I was like, I said it the wrong way, so it wouldn't even worked. uh, anyway, all right, so I think, well, okay, I'll hold on to it for now, but eventually, once we meet up with Jane Morgan, I'll probably say something about what you just heard.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we
it's
go
about.
right to Jane when we come downstairs. I
All
wish
right.
that my
Uh,
ADHD let me remember what you just monologued. But that's okay. Somebody
uh,
else will remember.
uh, what? Sorry. Did we see where Yvonne went
He went
while we were
further
passing her?
in, because you've been here a number of times. He headed towards like one of the meeting rooms.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll I think as y'all are walking towards Jane and Dance Hall, I just linger for just a little bit too long in the hall, and then eventually uh, come join.
All right. So y'all meet up with Jane.
Hi, Jane. That's not what
How
happens.
long? How long before he asked you for food?
Um, about 0.4 seconds.
New record. Okay. We're not.
You
I'm
find
not
out anything?
starving him. I do bring him food. It just has to be like lower sodium, and I'll bring him liquor because he had a liver transplant.
That's fair.
So don't act like I'm mistreating you, viejo. I like yell across the room. I know you're listening.
A new liver means I get to keep drinking. I gotta get back up to par.
The things I had to do to get him on that list.
That that's not how that
And
that that's not how that works. About
not the normal list. Anyway,
no
the
the
so
that's you can't read you can't
Hmm?
just start from scratch when you have a. She's realizing she's not. She probably shouldn't
you're not
lecture
gonna
this
like
person, even though she's the medical professional present.
It's a fresh liver. Needs to be retoxified.
Morgan just looks at Alexi and just kind of subtly shakes her head. No. Like, you're not. This isn't working. Just stop.
That's why I prefer my patients. Oh, I hate my patients do talk.
Okay, so there's a section of meeting rooms. Can I pull these three into one that's empty so we can talk privately, or
Yeah.
at least an illusion of privacy?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
real
just
easy. Y'all do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cards on the table.
What'd you
What is
find
all
out,
yours
Jane?
deal?
Oh, sorry.
What is all your deal? Because I saw this one turn into a bear, and I saw the other one full of feathers. So what's your deal, Jane? You have a deal, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I can hear thoughts. And I can rewrite someone's past.
Now that's scarier than turning into a bear.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that last one's sort of a last resort.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like doing it.
Do you want to look beyond the mist?
I kind of want to. Not all three of them are here at once. I kind of want to just to see for myself. And I think also last time like it gave them a chance to look through a little bit.
Okay.
I do love how we went like 6 episodes never looking at each other through the mist.
Yeah.
And Montserrat is right there. Let's get this over with. And it had not occurred to me at all.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah, we just trust each other completely.
We're
Just trust each
friends.
other at our words.
Well, not completely, but
She, look, she has a very direct,
I'm here for it.
a very direct kind of person.
I'm here for it.
All right. So if
Yeah.
you're looking beyond the mist, then
I'm
that's
gonna go
plus
check.
mythos. Plus mythos.
Okay, so just a +1 for me. All right. 5 + 1 + 1. That is 7.
Okay. Go ahead and do me a favor. You're taking a status.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm already at observed 1 because
yeah,
of last time I did this.
this is a whole other status. You're taking an
Uh,
overwhelmed 3.
that's a lot. That's a big number, dog.
Yeah. You see a lot that you are not able to understand. And it's happening around Jane. I mean, you're seeing history happening
Oh shit.
that you're not sure if anybody actually knows. You're seeing violence in the streets. You're seeing
Mhm.
like things exploding. You're seeing a man holding what appears to be a spear. You see what you're seeing something that has been kind of pushed back into the shadows of the city's history, where a big gang war broke out, but you don't know why.
A gang war that I don't know about?
Yeah.
That's concerning. I think that's immediate.
How
I think,
how long has Montserrat been awake?
ooh, that's a great question. I want to say uh she's about like 28, 29. I want to say 5 years.
Okay. Yeah, you have no clue what this is. You don't remember any of this.
I don't like I don't I basically like Lilu in Fifth Element when she gets to like reading all of history and gets to war.
Yep.
That's what's happening up here. And I think a major part of what is overwhelming to her is like this is a lot of shit that happened here, a place I've always lived my life that I did not know about. Why don't I know about it?
So,
Especially considering the circles I ran in.
yeah. So now that you've seen this, you are overwhelmed. It is too much information, too much emotion, everything for you.
Shit, fuck's up. Like fully like dripping blood from both nostrils. Not like a little rivy like 11 rivulet. Like both of them just like it starts pouring down. Fuck, stop.
Are you okay?
Fuck was that? What's your jeez? I just got fat. And as like she's like wiping like the blood off her face, she looks down and like there's like a little like flicker of a second, like a old film projector, and the blood in her hand is film strips, and then it goes back to being blood for just a hair's
No.
breadth. It's like, oh fuck.
Um, at the sight of blood, that's where Lexi is. She will run up and like she's probably got something in her bag to like help with your nosebleed. Um,
Yeah, just like plug my nose. It's fully like just rolls up two tissues, sticks them both in there. All right. I thought my thing was fucked up. Jesus.
What happened?
I saw like a. I tried to look. Try to like capital L look at you. And got my shit fried. Those like It was like I tried to download all of Wikipedia to a Zune. Just not at all fucking prepared. Not enough space in my head for it.
Oh my god, that was like perfect for the time.
Fuck.
Lexi looks at her Zune. Just kidding. Dang.
Well, I can. Well, I can fight good. So you guys know my deal. That's mostly it.
Wait, did we know that Montserrat was looking at us earlier? Like looking?
I think so because you both would have looked back, I thought.
Yeah, you both got a small look.
Yeah.
Or Lexi
Oh, okay.
did. Morgan
I
did.
didn't. I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look at Morgan. Lexi gotta look back, but I didn't. But Morgan didn't see anything from me.
All right.
I think that Lexi at the your nosebleed from doing that is starting to do the darting thing again. Because she can't shake the feeling that no, she would say it out loud. she would say, I don't quite know what's going on here, but I'd love to not get too in depth in this because it feels like the walls are listening to us. And I don't know what it.
As you say that, I need you to face danger.
Oh God.
I already have watched 3 and suppressed 3. I'm just reacting the way I would with the.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
It's just Lexi. And Lexi, the nature of the danger is I guess psychic.
Is there a psychic
you-
type in this room with us?
I literally don't think that any of my things can be added to something like this.
So then if you're rolling flat, it's not getting subtracted by anything either.
Okay.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
You're not subtracting 6.
Ooh. 4. 2 and 2.
Okay.
No.
You're also taking a status of overwhelmed 2.
Okay.
As-
Lexi starts to cry.
Um,
You haven't seen Lexi cry. She just starts crying.
so you start to hear hundreds, if not thousands, of voices saying, "Save them."
That's what. That's what. That's what Igor was hearing right before.
I was trying to make myself cry and I couldn't do it. She's just got a little bit of Montserrat's blood on her hand and is like,
I like give you back the tissues that you gave me. Just, this place sucks.
Morgan
I'm
looks
sorry.
like
I'm sorry. It's just.
Morgan like blinks a little, like her eyes widen like just a little bit. She says, she kind of like slowly, very slowly reaches out and is like, "Are you okay, Lexi?"
We just need to figure out what's going on here. We just need to figure out what's going on here. There's something with the food. Something might be wrong with the food, or the elevator, or.
The employees don't know how they got here.
It got here today, or
No. When they got the job. It's all static.
Okay, well, the above table, what was the guy's name that we were talking to?
Zane.
No.
No,
Oh,
you're talking about
Mr.
Lupo.
Lupo.
Huh?
Giovanni Lupo.
Giovanni Lupo. We were talking to
Lupo, you say?
Giovanni, and he said that the events director was the first new employee. Something about a Dr. Zane?
Epsilon Zane.
Epsilon Zane?
Oh, that was one of the guys that talked to me. Well, actually, it was the only guy that talked to me. He was one of them, and that was what his name was on the card that he gave me. Have I shown that to you guys yet? And if and I'm presuming she still has it on her person, so she takes it out.
For some reason, I imagine Morgan having one of those like wallets made of duct tape.
I can
If
see
it ain't broke, don't replace it. You need to kill me.
I feel called out. I used to make those wallets.
I had one.
I know I had ones to match every outfit. Look,
That's a lot of duct tape.
look, I'm a creative person, and it's just what I did. I'm kidding. And they want you. This is the guy that wants you to come work for him? Is that what this was?
I think so.
So he's probably in the building.
Might be. Speaking of which, that guy, Ivan, or the guy on the phone, he mentioned, that group. It seems that they might actually be around here somewhere, if not in the building, and that seemed to be a concern to him. There's definitely
Yeah.
something going down here.
Jam, would Montserrat have any knowledge of the gatekeepers?
No. Definitively no. I don't think any of you would have ever heard of the gatekeepers unless you had met one. And even then, they wouldn't really allow you to remember.
If yeah, okay. I bet yeah. And Montserrat doesn't know that many. Maybe it's like met one or two awakened people in the past 5 years. Like this is definitely the most in one place. He whatever it was, he seemed concerned about it.
Well,
About them being here.
I'm concerned anytime I can't hear things or see someone's past.
They My uncle said earlier that that everyone mostly everyone here has been acting a lot more sedate or dulled. People are
The food.
mellowed out, and then Lupo mentioned them wanting to get everyone in, trying to get everyone in one room. Keep an eye on them. So
Let's get into that kitchen then.
Yeah. It's
farewell.
like we might be able to find out more in there.
I counter. If that Dr. Zane is in the building, should we talk to him before we risk getting caught?
He's with Yvonne. He's with Yvonne and his brother right now.
Wait,
Dr. Zane?
above table question.
I'm pretty sure I saw him talking to them.
Did we not?
But
This is a question for Alan. Did we not see Yvonne and Wednesday go in to speak with the director or whatever?
Yeah, you saw them walk in, and the little scene that Lexi, Montserrat, and Morgan had seen was just Ivan in an alcove.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Question.
Well, when we came in,
Morgan
they were talking to an
recognize-
older.
Yeah, an older gentleman. That
Okay.
was Dr. Zane.
so is
Yeah.
So
Dr.
Morgan
Zane?
would have recognized that person.
Yes.
Okay.
But I thought Dr. Zane was the event coordinator, not the director. That's where I got confused.
It seems like he's just in charge. Because
Okay,
why would the activities coordinator
that makes
talk
sense.
to the family of a deceased resident?
Wait, what were we just talking about? The audio cut out for me.
Why was Zane must be like running everything, because why would the activities coordinator be talking to the family of a deceased resident? That should be a different job. I don't know how these things typically work, but that feels like a different job than the activities coordinator.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so if Dr. Zane is in with the brothers,
Mm-hmm.
he might come back out. He might be in the middle of their brawl. Who knows? We still have that on our plate to figure out if they're going to kill each other. I guess, yeah, then let's go to the kitchen.
them at some point.
Kitchen time.
It's kitchen time, and then we're gonna kitchen all over the place.
Are you going together as a group? Or are you splitting up?
I feel like we shouldn't leave Lexi alone no matter what at this point.
Guys, I swear I'm
I-
fine. I swear I'm fine.
You got beaten by a window, and you were in bear form.
Well,
I think I really want to check out that elevator. And if I'm checking out an elevator, it's less suspicious if I do it. Someone with building and repairing experience. If I'm just curiously looking at a thing.
okay, maybe we should do 2 and 2 then, because I know, but whoever goes with you could, like, casually stand at a distance away with, like, you in sight, but not look like they're standing over your shoulder, just so you're not alone. And I could go to the kitchen with someone.
I can go to the kitchen. I've met enough health inspectors that I think I can bullshit my way through.
Okay.
I'm going with Montserrat.
It'll be great. You'll have so much. You'll be great. Don't worry.
Okay.
Lexi, kind of want to try to help you out a bit.
Okay, but no, I feel like I keep getting worse every time I try and help. And maybe if we waste your helping on me, we can't help these people. Maybe we could use
Do,
me crying as a cover that, like, my blood sugar's low or something.
do you have a way of potentially helping her that doesn't involve anything strange? And I'm trying to be purposely vague because the last person who was direct
No.
is kind of a mess right now. Okay.
She had almost stopped crying and then she started crying again.
If I'm
Now
not, I
comes
can't keep you from doing thing, but I would just advise caution.
God, I hate caution.
now comes the fun part for me. We split the party.
We split the party. We split.
All right,
Alright, Ying, let's split up.
so we have Montserrat and Morgan. Where are you two going?
We're going to check out the elevator.
Okay. And then we've got Lexi and Jane going to the kitchen. So I'm going to start there. As Lexi and Jane head towards the kitchen, hold on, where is this? Is why I need multiple screens. Just make things so much easier. On your way over to the kitchen, you hear hushed tones. Tucked away in a corner that you hadn't noticed before, two men who entered the lobby with you standing across from each other, staring accusingly at each other's faces, cloaked in unnatural shadow and with ravens keeping a watchful eye on the intruders, or for intruders. The two growl and hiss at each other, silent rage just barely contained. They think they're alone, but are exceptionally wary of intruders. Despite each other being well into middle age, their postures more closely resemble teenagers posturing and preening before a schoolyard fight. You're barking up the wrong tree, asshole. Wednesday sneers. You're just looking for an excuse to settle scores. There's no way I would have killed the old man. He was going to die soon anyways. What better way to lure me out than to open? Wednesday doesn't blink. Is that an accusation or a confession? I can see the darkness in your heart, Avery. I know what you are capable of. The old man was my father, too. If I wanted to start a war with you, I'd go after your network. I would not. I wouldn't need to push the old man off a roof to get your attention. The man wrapped in shadows seemed to think about this for a moment. His tone was cold and analytical. Anyone who knew us would only need to see father dead to know we would come running. Exactly. This is an old folks' home. People die all the time. Spike the meds, cut off oxygen, inject something into his ticker. You just write it off as anything but old age. Nobody would be the wiser. Someone would have had to go through a lot of trouble to throw him off that roof. As you say, we would come and pay for each other's blood, no matter the circumstances of death. So why this message? Maybe for once it's not about us.
Jane hears all this.
Yeah, you both hear all that.
Men and their egos. I don't say that out loud, but Lexi thinks it.
Valid.
Jane's gonna walk up to him.
They
Lexi
both
puts herself together and follows.
look at you. What'd you find out?
Just now I found out I'm being employed by a dipshit.
Excuse you.
Not you. Your brother.
Ivan stands up a little taller, despite the fact he's almost 7 feet.
Oh wait, was that Wednesday that was talking?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I got mixed up in the voices.
yeah.
Okay. No, that wasn't what you said then. I found out I'm being employed by a dipshit.
Want to run that one by me again?
She found out she's being employed by a dipshit.
Thank you, Lexi. So, y'all are so caught up in being big Billy badasses that you didn't seem to notice that
You cut out there. Say that again.
you're in a corpse maker.
Wednesday turns around. Fuck. Fuck. Right.
Tried to leave yet?
Not yet.
I wouldn't try, you can.
No, I want to see him try.
Unless, I don't know, maybe the ravens will fly you out.
Ivan just kind of chuckles. Yes, little birdie, run away again.
Ah, we weren't talking to you.
I'll get to you eventually.
I would take that confidence out of your voices. Do you know who you're speaking to?
Turns over to him. If you don't watch your fucking tone toward me, I'll make sure you think you're a fucking ballerina.
Face danger.
Yo!
Okay.
Insane.
I don't know if I can do help with this, but
You can.
okay. I don't know what that would mean, but
Can I help too?
You're not there.
Oh, I'm not. Oh,
Unfortunately,
right.
we are
Split
not
up.
here.
Sorry. I didn't realize we'd already split up. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll send help from like beyond the space and time.
So, what is the nature of the danger?
Pure,
Physical?
terrifying darkness.
Okay. Somebody that I used to know.
Okay.
I've seen that face.
Okay.
Still a badass.
All right.
Never forget a face. I already know who he is.
Yep.
An easy distraction?
Sure. What's your observed looking like?
2.
Okay.
Actually, take back it. Easy distraction. All of the ones I've used so far are logos.
Okay.
So with that, that would give me +4.
All right. So -2, +2.
plus my was that including my help or no?
Yeah. Do you have a help point? or are you rolling to help?
I don't know that I have a help point.
Don't worry about it. I got an 11.
Fuck
Awesome.
yeah.
For a moment, this entire section that you're in goes completely dark. It is unendingly black. And all you see is Ivan holding a stone hammer.
You think you scare me, emo boy?
There are very few who can resist the darkness. This pleases me. You're gonna. I want you to write down somewhere. You're getting uh, a story tag that you can use later. Points with Chernabog.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, fuck am I gonna
You
do?
just impressed Ivan.
I'm gonna say points with diving because that's easier to fit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's valid.
Same guy.
If you're done with that, you want to move to solving this issue?
And the darkness goes away.
Did Lexi see any of that, or just
Oh yeah, you saw it too.
okay? She's crying again. Nekala, on the other hand, accidentally attracted, but Lexi is crying.
Is Lexi crying because accidentally attracted?
No, that's
Or...
Nekala.
Oh, okay.
Lexi's crying because it was just dark, and she has overwhelmed 2 and suppressed 3 and watched 3, and is hearing voices yelling, "Save me!" Nope. Nekala loves the Chernabog, and also now Jane. I'm complicated.
Fair.
That's valid.
So, everybody that, well, at least the one that we found with your pops, is hearing "Save me" from voices beyond the mist.
Oh, did I mention I am too now?
Shit.
All right. Ivan takes a step closer. I believe we are dealing with the gray suits. How you call them? Gatekeepers.
That makes sense since everything I see is fucking static.
I've had run-in with them in past. They're not fun to deal with.
Considering who you usually run around with, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, well, if this is Corpse Factory, then none of us are safe.
Which is why we were going to the kitchen.
What changes when they eat the food here? There's also an elevator that may go to a basement, and they talked about some kind of floor 13. I didn't even know there were 13 floors in this place.
Wednesday looks at you. There isn't. Only 12.
Well, hmm. Kitchen?
Wednesday starts walking away. I'm gonna go check out the med bay.
All right.
I think that's a good place to go on break. When
Oh,
we come back, we'll do Montserrat and Morgan.
Fantastic.
Whoop, whoop. Back, everybody.
Yeah.
Coming off of a very strange conversation.
no cap.
I'm just
That's
saying
what happens when
it's
Irby
a
leaves us
it's a
alone.
masterpiece of cinema.
I think I'm gonna make it my new summer project to translate the Odyssey into brain rot.
Do it. Do it. I would love to see that.
Oh
All
boy.
right. So jumping back in. Montserrat, Morgan, you head over. Why can't I remember where you were both heading?
We're into the
In the
elevator.
elevator.
Elevator, right?
Elevator.
As
Now,
you make it, go ahead.
there's only one elevator.
There's a couple, but the one closest to where Giovanni's room is right at the front.
Okay, so not a. Okay. Interesting. As we're going, I think I'll say Morgan. Like architects and engineers are usually seen as very, smart and put together people. They're not. They're loud assholes who are wrong a lot of the time. And one of the things they're wrong about is superstitions. People don't make buildings with 13 floors. If you build a hotel that's 20 floors, that 13th one is usually a mechanical floor, which means no one actually goes there, which means the elevator goes from 12 to 14. Now, this building, at least from the outside, only has 12 floors, which means they could have put a mechanical floor here. So if there is one, that might be where they are hiding shit. Not to mention the basement. Igor found Igor dead on the front lawn because he fell. So why the fuck was he up there? I've been talking as we're walking. I think she's probably got like a little pen light. Her bigger flashlights would be in the truck that she can't get to right now. Um, yeah, I assume. Um, Now, is it a really old elevator with like an accordion door, or is it?
It's it is one of the original elevators, so it does have an accordion door, and it's got one of the levers that select where you go. Except if you're looking at it, the basement level marker it's got like a bolt kind of welded in place to prevent people from going there. And there seems to be like an extra space that isn't marked on the opposite end of the lever.
That's not terribly weird. Are we on the ground floor?
Yes.
I think most of that just like fully just like gets on her belly and trying to shine the light down the shaft to see how much space is beneath.
I'm gonna have you roll and investigate.
Okay. Um. Now I'm trying to figure out how much space is below. So I'm counting off. I'm counting off feet. I'm looking for like striations in the walls. So, um, can I add my general contractor?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So I'm trying to see what can I try to leverage here. Um. I'm willing to get uh, pretty uncomfortable and pretty like far down. And if I'm using a piece of equipment, would I be able to add a truck full of kick ass?
Yep.
Or not? Or no? Because I okay. And laborer's endurance.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3. Um, do any of my statuses come in
Um,
here?
what's your observed?
1.
Yeah, so it's gonna be -1.
Oh, that's cocked. It's cocked again. Jesus.
Did
That's
it
a
cock
3.
again?
Wait.
3.
Well, sorry. 3 minus 2, which is 5, which is still basically the same in the system. So.
Okay. Um, somebody walks up to you and goes, "Sir, what are you doing?" Or "Ma'am, what are you doing?"
Oh. Put myself up. Is a turn. Is this an employee? Is this a
Yeah, it's an
resident?
orderly wearing scrubs.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was here visiting a family member, and I heard some of the residents talking about some safety concerns with the elevator. I have some certifications in this field, so I was just
We have
seeing what.
we have an elevator tech coming tomorrow to take a look at the elevator. There's been a lot of loud creaking. We're trying not to use this, but I don't know. It just seemed a little suspicious. So I thought
Yeah,
I'd
no,
come
that's
check it
totally
out.
fair. You got a job to do. I fully get it. Yeah, no. Do you have the elevator tech coming from Olivier Elevators downtown?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, they got good guys there. I know some of their people. Beings running similar circles. Um, by the way, how how do you like your job here?
It's nice. Get to hang out with a lot of really fun people.
Yeah, how long you been doing it?
Huh. Been here about 5 months, but before I was at a different place. Um, been in the RN business for probably about 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so kind of like the travel nurse type deal. That's good. Yeah, I know plenty of nurses. It's tough work you guys do.
Mm.
Uh, I saw there was some people coming in, family of one of the residents who recently passed away. I couldn't help but notice it was the activities director that went to talk to him.
Yeah, the actual director that's here, they're kind of on a sabbatical. So the activities director's taken over until, they get back. It shouldn't be more than another month.
Glad to see someone stepping up. Uh, Yeah. Uh, if you were to have, I think has like a probably like a little card for an organizing group. Is like, if you ever have any concerns about, you know, conditions here, both for yourselves and the residents, and you want to maybe see about, getting some help for that. Uh, I passed this person a card for the some of the organizers that I work with. And I just want to. You said 5 months. How'd you hear about the job?
Oh, I've worked with the activities director before.
You guys. Okay, cool. I need to uh, get on well. Is usually he shows up with the same crew to different places.
Not all the time. It kind of depends on the needs of the location.
That makes sense.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta go tend to Mrs. Lovett. She's, she needs her afternoon pudding. If she doesn't get it, she gets cranky.
Fully understand. Yep.
Ah,
So take your time. I'll be seeing you.
he starts walking
Uh,
away, but he's kind of turning back to look at the two of you before he actually heads off into the what do you call it? Into the dance hall.
there's. If I look at the. He said it was making noise. Is there any signage around that says not to use the elevator?
There is a like post-it note on there that says for staff use only, but that's about it.
Look at Morgan. I don't want to see where this goes.
Sure, that's a good idea. Even without everything that's going on here, elevators can be pretty dangerous.
I've only been in a couple that fell. The bolt that's blocking it, the lever from going all the way down to the basement. Uh, is it um is it bolted in or is it welded?
It's welded.
Fully welded. Okay.
Okay.
So I need my truck to get through there. If this is a health facility, technically, they would need to have fire exits clearly marked.
Yep.
And that means staircases clearly marked.
Mm-hmm.
And that means egress points for everything and a map. So there has to be a full layout of the building somewhere in here. And it would be helpful if she could get a hold of it.
Are you still in the elevator?
Just outside of it, just sitting right outside
Okay.
of it. Yeah, I've been like trying to look up a little bit up at like the top of the cab, trying to see like
Yeah.
Are the lines intact? Obviously, I can't see it unless I'm inside the shaft, but just from
So
out here using.
so real quick,
Banana.
Morgan, I need you to roll me a face danger.
Huh? I didn't do anything. Okay, I did pull up my uh would say I can like add tags and stuff, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
how that works. Of
Yep.
course it does. Um would say safety first, friends later count here?
Yeah.
Okay, can't get the drop on me?
Yep.
Uh uh that's all I think.
I'm gonna suggest this. Feathered friends. Either that or death upon your shoulder.
What? We'll go with feathered friends, because the implications of death upon your shoulder are not good.
Mm.
Can we have final destinations?
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3?
Yep.
That's 3, right? I know how to
Unless you want
count.
to add the fourth one.
Okay, well, you know what? If the GM is giving it to me, I'm not gonna refute it. I'm not gonna refuse. Okay.
So +4.
Okay. 13. Oh, we
Damn.
like the elevator. Woo.
Good
Um,
dice rolls do exist.
It
you
is real.
hear the caw of a crow outside, and it's insanely loud given the fact that you are inside and there's plenty of steel and concrete between the two of you. If you look out the window, you see the crow sitting on the window ledge, kind of pecking at it. And you keep hearing death below, death below.
Is there something like below the window?
No.
Oh, okay. So then, so she kind of nods to the bird. She turns to Montserrat and is like, "I don't think we should go down to the basement level or wherever."
Do I see the bird in the window?
Yes.
I look back at Morgan. I was like, I assume they're with you. It warned you about downstairs, not upstairs.
Uh, yeah, basically.
That's good to know. Well, they probably blocked off any staircases to the basement, and I can't get access to the things I would need to get rid of this vault. So we're not going down right now, anyway. So, but it's good to know.
You want to investigate that bolt?
I'd really like to. What's the quality of this weld?
Roll for it.
Because I've definitely seen some welds that are um, not even half-ass, quarter-ass that could be taken off with a screwdriver if you angle at the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so use general contractor. Um, if this was done with proper welding equipment, that would mean someone who knows what they're doing. So could I argue that I'm to argue to use break room chisme
Yeah.
to say that like I would probably know of the person who did this.
Yeah. I can see that.
Cool. And I'm using my pen light and I probably have like a really nice multi tool. I'm just gonna like reach it through the accordion door and scrape a little bit of metal off the side to see test the
Sure.
quality of it. So I'll roll +3. Okay. Okay. That's a 12.
Um, as soon as the multi tool hits the weld, it moves like rubber.
Oh, it's fake. I'm gonna look back over my shoulder to see if there's anyone coming down the hall.
Nope, you're clear.
Can I just
Hello.
reach in and slide it out?
The bolt. Yeah, if you reach in there, you'll pry it right off. It looks like it's held on with like glue, and it is made of rubber.
I squeeze the top of it to show Morgan.
Huh.
Can I slide it back?
You've taken it off, unfortunately.
Glue on hand.
I could argue I have a couple things in my jacket. I definitely have strong adhesive in my truck, but
Yeah,
I
you
don't
probably got some
think.
JB Weld in your truck, but probably not on you.
Yeah, I don't think I can argue I have something like that just in my jacket. If look at Morgan, I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to. If you want to just go tell the others, you go ahead. But I can't put this back. So if someone comes by, they'll see someone mess with it and already assume someone's in the basement. It shouldn't be.
I mean, we don't have to be around when someone does do that. And I don't know if the warning was just because it was us two, or if we'd have better chances if there were more of us. Just, I know we shouldn't go down there right now. That's what I know for certain.
How are we gonna start this? Okay. All right. Um, let's go talk to the others, I guess.
Oh my god, we have a bot in the chat.
Oh,
Working on it.
okay. Well, that sounds like a better idea than going down there alone.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, there should be an office somewhere with a map, layout of the building. There's got to be stairs that lead down there somewhere. Um, and as we start to walk back towards the others, uh,
So
so that
you
starts to like slow down a little bit. Lets Morgan walk a little bit ahead and runs back to the elevator. I'm just gonna yank the accordion door open, slam it behind her, and
awesome.
Wait, so you went on your own. Just let me clarify. You decided you're YOLO. You went on your own. Is that what just happened? I just want to be clear.
As far as Morgan, Morgan probably can put it together pretty quickly. You just find out that Montserrat's a lot faster than it seems like she should be.
Um, Morgan kind of just is like frozen there. She blinks. Her mouth's still like a little bit open. She just goes, "Fuck, she's dead." And then she's like immediately gonna like rush over to wherever the other two are.
All right. So, Montserrat, you're heading down the elevator. It's slow, it's creaky. Morgan, uh, Morgan, as you're heading deeper into the building, a older woman, probably like maybe early 50s. She's wearing a kind of a poofy dress with an apron over it, and she's got a basket with like some knitting needles and yarn and stuff. She stops you and goes, "Why, hello there, dear. You wouldn't happen to know where I might find those two rather intimidating looking gentlemen?"
Uh, Over there, I think, and then she just kind of like points in the direction that
She
she thinks
doesn't
they
bother.
will.
She doesn't bother looking, but she goes, "Okay, thank you. I feel like I've seen you before. Have I seen you before?"
Have we?
No, probably not.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, and apologies. Memory isn't what it used to be. My name's Dagmar.
Dagmar?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Dagmar, I'm really sorry, but I have to find two friends of mine. I really gotta go.
Oh, you're looking for, and she gives the description of Jane and Lexi.
Yeah, actually. Do you know where
Oh,
they are?
I think I know exactly where they went. I can show you if you like.
Um, yeah, Morgan is gonna go with her, I guess. But it just like she was like a bit panicked. But it just kind of hit her like weird stuff's going on. She doesn't know this woman. She should probably keep her guard up. Um,
I mean, that's valid.
yeah.
Strangers in strange lands.
Yeah.
So she, offers you an arm if you want to take it. Otherwise, she's walking with you towards the central part of the building.
Morgan does
Sorry.
not take the arm. Yeah. It's kind of like walking in that way where like you want to go faster, but like you have to match the person's pace.
Yeah.
That makes any sense?
Yeah. She says, it's the little things about this place that I really like. The people are nice, but it's always about the artistry, the fabrics of their lives that have been woven quite masterfully. What about you? What do you see when you see the residents here?
Huh? Oh, that was in character, by the way. um, I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of them.
That's fair. Most of the time, people come here with a singular focus, see their loved ones, sometimes even to see a bunch of the residents, play Rummy Cube or Gin, stuff like that. So it's always nice to see fresh faces here. And she rounds the corner, and you notice that she's leading you over to the medical bay.
Is do I know if that's where Jane and
It does say medical bay right on the like the top of where the door is, where the door jam is. There's a sign there that says medical bay.
scared man?
Above
Oh.
table, we did agree that those two were going to go to the kitchen, so this is definitely not where they're supposed to be.
Oh right. Are you sure this is where uh
Yes, a couple of the orderlies had told me that they were heading this way. They just wanted to make sure that one of the other patients was okay.
Morgan's gonna stop because that's not the kitchen, okay? She can read. That's not a kitchen unless there's a kitchen in there, but like that seems a little irresponsible. Um uh you know, I think I forgot something back that way. I think I dropped something
You see something silver fly past your head, ping off of one wall, and embed in the other. And you notice that she's holding a very fine thread with two fingers. She says, I'm not sure you wish to do that.
who are you?
As I said, my name is Dagmar Kasperek, and I know what you and your friends are doing here.
So, what's it how's it important to you?
You're interfering with a very, very delicate project.
Well, if you have a problem with that, you should take it up with who hired us.
Oh, don't
Don't
worry,
shoot the messenger and all that.
they're going to be dealt with momentarily.
I'm not a fighter. I don't know how to get out of this situation.
If only your only fighter didn't run off.
If only. Right? If only you've been here to do something. Instead of leaving me alone to deal with this.
Now, I understand that the director has kind of taken a liking to you, but I don't see your worth to us. So, either you follow me to the med bay and we call this a night, or we do this my way.
What do those hand gestures mean? I don't know what they mean.
Louise and I are just having conversation without words. It's fine.
So we go to the med bay and call this a night. What does that mean? Is it gonna be night lights out for me? Is it night for me? Am I gonna die? What does
You're not gonna
my
die.
way mean?
You're not going to die.
Can I above table ask Alan a question right now?
Yeah.
Did you choose the most on the nose name for this person that you possibly could have when you said Dagmar?
Negative.
Okay.
Fun fact, she is actually one of the characters in the Shadows and Showdowns book.
Interesting. Good thing I never read it.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Me either. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No. Oh, also that whole like I don't know, am I gonna die? That was not in character.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking that.
Morgan,
mean, I
Morgan,
could, like-
Morgan Susho.
I mean, I could see Morgan be like, "Are you going to kill me?
No, I'm not gonna kill you.
Are you gonna hurt me in any way, shape, or form?"
A part of you.
Which one?
All the parts of me are important, like, dude.
By the way, I
Well,
should give
which
probably I should probably retcon the appearance. She looks like she's dressed in like a poodle skirt,
I don't know.
not just a
I'll Google it.
dress. Yeah, it's like a grayish white blouse with a poodle skirt
Poodle skirt.
and an apron.
Okay, like a '50s housewife.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Like, I don't
Okay.
know, a
Yeah.
50s actress.
Mm.
And which way leads to me getting hurt?
You not following me. If we do this my way, it'll be more fun, and you get hurt. If we do this the director's way, it'll be nice, quick, and easy.
Well, I'm not really looking to have fun right now. At least not your brand of fun, so
Wise decision.
yep, I guess we're going to the medical bay.
And she like gives a quick tug on the thread, and the needle just comes flying back to her hand. She sticks it in her basket. And I'm gonna switch scenes.
Yay!
Um, Jane, Lexi.
Hi.
Hi.
So going over to the kitchen. Let's see here. Where is the kitchen? Nope. It's the medical bay. There it is. Beneath the pungent scent of bleach water wafting up from the floors, there is a lingering odor that cleaning solution doesn't quite cover up. Vomit, or perhaps spoiled food. Maybe it's just leftovers that have been tossed out. Within seconds, the smell vanishes, and all that remains is a large dining hall with serving stations, a skeleton crew, and very little character.
So who's around when we get in?
There's a couple of people milling about. You see like a custodial staff member doing like trash pickup and throwing them into one of the whale buckets. There is, let's see here, there is a chef that you can see in one of the windows, kind of hobbling back and forth at his station as he's cutting stuff. And there are just two people in the kitchen with him.
Okay. Jane's just gonna start looking around for things that look out of place in a kitchen.
And do they look like zombified, like they're being controlled by, you know what I mean?
No, they all look normal.
Then Sin's question's better.
So, what was the question, Sin?
Not question, just action. Just start
Oh, okay.
looking around for like things that would look out of place.
So the chef looks up and points a knife at you, goes, "Dinner's over. What the fuck are you doing here?"
responding in kind. I'm just doing my fucking job.
And what job is that?
Zane wanted me to make sure that everything was in order, that's all.
Zane sent you? Oh, fuck. All right, I guess. Come on in.
Thank you. Sorry, I know it's a big imposition.
Yeah, well, not exactly like we're running a fucking military here. He gets back to chopping.
And she'll continue looking around.
The girl with the cart passes by, or, the trash cart passes by, and she says, "You need to run." And then keeps walking.
I imagine Lexi's probably going to run at that, unless it was just to Jane.
No, she said it to both of you.
I mean, Lexi's at least gonna try and grab Jane.
Fuck.
I mean, if Jane doesn't move, then we can address that. Otherwise, Lexi would grab your wrist and, like, go back out of the kitchen.
Where was the girl with the cart heading?
She was just going around the room. Like she was at the wall getting all the trash.
Wait, didn't Wednesday and Ivan come with us? Or did they stay in the hallway? I thought they came with us.
Wednesday went to the med bay.
I think Ivan followed you guys.
Did he?
Yeah, Ivan followed you.
Oh, so Ivan's here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know that Lexi would have
Sure.
run then. Hold on. What is Ivan's reaction to it?
He's stoic. He's just taking it in.
You got my back if we take a look around?
Ugh.
I'm good. If you want to go, you're good to go.
I think I almost without thinking. So, yeah, without thinking, Lexi might take like a half step closer to Ivan.
Is that what Lexi would do, or is that something Nicola would do?
Lexi is very scared, and there's a 7-foot tall man. That's why it's a half step. Nicola, 3 steps. Okay.
Get it right.
Listen, we're learning a lot about Nicola tonight that we didn't know before.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, undeterred by person walking around the room and telling me to run, God, why am I doing this again?
You're on a roll tonight.
Open up the site.
Ugh.
Not active, just passive. Trying to be
Okay.
secretive. Trying to be sneaky. Trying to use my subversion.
Is this a look beyond the mist?
Actually, hold on. Hold on. I have what some in the business call an idea.
I also was gonna say, weren't you banking a question from Clue for a while ago?
I was, but
Just in case. Yeah.
I don't usually use this move. Alan,
Mm,
I would like to sneak around.
okay.
Subversive.
And I'm sneaking around with my mental powers.
Okay. Sneak around for me.
Okay. We got a lot to go through. Zone of yappy yappy.
Okay.
Talk at me.
Yep.
Can't escape thoughts. An easy distraction.
Okay.
The pendulum swings.
All right.
Somebody that I used to know.
Yep.
Still a badass.
Definitely.
And from the setting.
Jesus. Why do I not? I don't think I have the updated character sheet, but
So I would you like me to say the ones you're gonna want?
yeah, if you could.
Too much at once,
Yeah.
heavy from falling,
Yep.
and masked personality.
Yeah, I was going to invoke your mass personality, so yes.
Okay. So that is a total of +3. Once we get all the math situated. 10.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
As you open your eyes, right? As you look around, you notice that the walls seem to shift like heat waves or a mirage, and you start to see these villagers all around you. A lot of them are crying and weeping and wailing, but one of them actually walks up to you. Says, "You're here to save them, aren't you?"
This villager. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'll hold out my hand to them.
And they take it.
Tell me what's going on.
We are Fuente Ovejuna, the village that fights together for its people. These guardians, they're stripping the people here of their gifts, and those who are too weak perish. We've tried over and over again to protect them, but we grow weaker.
Okay.
Maybe Johnson.
You know what? I'm tired of this place.
We're sorry.
No, it's not you.
The guardians that are doing this to everybody, they plan on doing a big run at everybody who has abilities. The refs, you must protect them.
Okay.
We're sorry about Igor.
Yeah, me too.
There's something else, though.
Hmm.
The basement, the heart of the building. The Guardians are trying to destroy it.
Is that where you're settled?
Yes. We've been fighting back as best we can, but we're steadily getting nowhere. Viva la revolution.
Yeah. Let's see if we can have a whole lot of revolution. I have a dumb idea, Alan.
Mm.
I like big dumb ideas.
Do it. Do it.
I would like to attempt to rewrite things.
Oh shit. Okay. What are you thinking?
I am thinking that we rewrite to where we're walking into the building, but we know everything we know.
Wait, you could do
Shit.
that?
I don't know.
What?
Um,
Bro!
I will say that is going to be really, really hard given the current circumstances. That is an ultimate sacrifice.
Okay.
Um, if you are going to do that, um, otherwise, the other option and the one that Fuente Ovejuna is putting out to you is to rise up.
I'm not putting that out of the realm of possibility. I
Okay.
just kind of want us to be able to go in with all of our, like, erase the statuses essentially.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an ultimate sacrifice if you're going to do the stop holding back.
Fuck. Ultimate means I would have to replace a theme.
Yeah, you'd
And-
replace the theme or you would die. Or
I
leave
was about to
game.
say you could die.
You could die. You're the main character, dude.
What?
I don't know, you feel like you got that main character energy, but like in a good way.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You're one of our strongest assets, and also you're our friend. But first off, you're very strong.
Okay.
You've done some insane things, but also you're our friend.
We are going to hold that in the back pocket and keep in mind that Jane could do that as an ultimate risk.
Okay. I was gonna say, for
So-
shits and giggles, do you want to roll it just to see if you would even succeed?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just like, yeah, just Damocles looking up. Oh, look at this pretty sword.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't do that. For the record, I would have gotten a 5.
I like that we're all like, yeah, do the crazy thing. Not that much. Jesus.
Not that crazy.
Whoa.
We got to
not
drop line
capitalize
somewhere,
that
dog.
C
Like,
there.
let's get...
I have ideas. And I love stop holding back. You can basically do anything.
And
Just-
we love that. We love the
Love that for you.
ideas.
We love the energy. We could dial it back a second.
That energy isn't going to be of any use to you if you are dead.
Fair. Okay. The idea crosses Jane's mind, and she looks over at Lexi and is like, "Not this time." Can I interpret what person means by rise up?
You're living on your knees, you rise up. Sorry.
Are you?
Is it in code?
No. Are you personally? Are you familiar with the story of Fuente Ovejuna? Puente Ovejuna is a story slash play about a village who rose up against the king of the land after they tried to come after their villagers for taxes and things. And not only did the villagers fight back, they overthrew the king.
Okay.
Well, now I feel silly for singing Hamilton, but that one's better.
I mean, it actually fits because that is kind of what it is.
Jane is gonna look back at Ivan. We want to stop what's going on here. We gotta protect the basement and stop the gatekeepers.
I have just idea. And he opens up his jacket and says, I'm gonna go deal with my brother. You want distraction? We give you distraction.
Wait, did Wednesday pay us yet?
Yes.
Okay, have fun.
I love that was the thought there.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Lexi's got a lot going on right now. So at least make sure it was worth it.
Well, I'll let Wednesday know. And we'll get the gatekeepers as far out of here as possible.
Why do I feel like we're going to the basement?
I need to use my last clue.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the rift that is keeping us in here, or is it? Well, this is the two sides of the same coin. Is it the rift or is it the gatekeepers?
It's the rift.
Okay, so the rift is keeping us here.
Correct.
Got it. Good use of that clue, and I do not mean that sarcastically, even though it came off as sarcasm because I can't do tone.
No, it's valid.
Okay.
We're going to the basement, aren't we?
Not before we find Montserrat and Morgan.
Okay. Well, they went to the elevator, so let's go to the elevator.
As you say that, I'm gonna do a quick scene switch over to Morgan. Morgan,
Oh, goody.
so the seamstress starts walking you over to the med bay, and it's at that point that the med bay doors open, and you see Wednesday pop out, and he's got his gun in hand. He looks at you and says, "Get the fuck down."
In her mind, she just quickly thinks to herself, "Don't gotta tell me twice. Don't have to tell me twice," and just immediately hits the floor.
As he raises the gun, you watch the seamstress pull the needle and thread out and do like this upward motion with it. And suddenly, Wednesday's buried in the wall.
Oh, that's great. That's so amazing.
Like he's become part of the wall. His gun's inside it, and you can hear him trying to break it out. She goes, "Now we can't have that, can we?" Oh, at least I finally get to do this. And she starts stitching the air, and you're watching as this mist starts to roll in. Morgan, she's not paying attention to you anymore.
I'm sure Wednesday can deal with that on his own. I'm getting the fuck. I mean, obviously, Morgan would probably have a little more thoughts would
Decorum.
not be. I mean, it would probably something be along the lines. She's not even thinking. She's just recognizing that she's busy, and then she's running away.
You got this, buddy.
I got this, buddy. I mean, I don't know. I don't even think I brought any weapons here, dude. I wouldn't be of any help.
So as you're heading out, you pass by Ivan, and we're gonna crash pan over to Montserrat, who's made it downstairs. Montserrat, you get down there and you notice that the lights are flickering. There's this aged smell of rust and water and mildew, but you hear movement down here. Suddenly, you hear one of them go, or you hear somebody say, "Yeah, the intruders know." All right. Start the sealing ritual. We got to get this place shut down immediately.
Do I see the speaker?
No, you don't.
I think Montserrat whispers to herself like, maybe finally I'll have someone to hit, and pulls the accordion door open and steps in.
So it seems to be kind of a labyrinth of pipes and walls, but eventually you get to one section. You see that the lights are fairly dim. There's a couple of these big, slick machines in the corner, and there are three people in there who all have needle and thread, who seem to be doing these intricate patterns in the air with the needle. One of them says, "When's the seamstress getting here? We really need to have her." "I don't know, man. You know how Dagmar gets. She'll be here as soon as she's done with whoever she's dealing with up there." All right. And they just get back to sewing.
Do they see me?
They do not.
Okay. And they're like, oh, and what's their position? What's their positions in this part of the basement?
So they're two of them are facing like you have their backs, right? Their backs are facing towards you. The other one is on the side of the room, working with some tools. They're like going through what appears to be an old newspaper, as well as like some knitting needles.
Okay. There's obviously mythical shit going on. Someone mentioned a seamstress. Just seamstress named Dagmar. a lot of a lot more Slavic names than she's used to today. Um, just looking around, can I? Okay, what can I piece together of the movements they're doing? It's obviously some kind of. Someone mentioned the sealing ritual.
Correct.
Was that? Oh, did I hear any of the voice I initially heard? Was it one of these three that were just talking?
Yes.
Most of that obviously doesn't have the information that Jane does, or even Morgan does with Dagmar. But if they're in the basement, past the little trick, that means they're here because the people in charge of this place want them to be here. And sealing ritual, based on the fact that we're trapped here, sounds negative. So she's going to pick out which of the three looks the strongest is like it. Pause for a second. I've always wanted to do this. Take a couple steps back, breaks into a sprint, and drives a flying knee into one of their jaws.
Hit with all you got, please.
I would love to, and I would love to use Uncanny Fighter.
Okay.
I would love to use Defender of the People. Be, since they are actively working against a lot of old people upstairs, including my family. Um, and there's three. There's two others here. Not really worried about them too much. I would like to also add. Let's do so far. I would also like to add laborer's endurance.
Okay.
Um, if you'd allow, made of stronger stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Like so that's four. Any of my.
I'm gonna invoke your flanked.
I am outnumbered. That's fair. Okay, so that's three.
Yep.
All right. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Okay. Wait. Wait. So it's plus three, which makes it a 7.
Okay.
Not real great.
So you're still dealing the tier 3, but you get to choose one off of the hit with all you've got, which I'm trying to pull up right now.
You want me to read them off?
I got it somewhere, but if you have it more easily accessible, that'd
I
be
do.
great. All right.
Yeah.
You can take cover or secure superior position. If you don't choose this, they can impose a status on you. You can get them good or get many of them, plus 1 tier. You control the collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible, or you gain the upper hand and take 1 juice.
I'm gonna secure the position. I want to post up the way I came, so I know that I can get out if I need to.
Okay. So your knee cracks into this guy's jaw. Like you hear it, you feel it. It's a solid connection, and he goes down like a ton of bricks. And one of the woman with the knitting needles goes, "Shit, focus on this. I'll take care of him, or I'll take care of her." And she swings the crochet hook at you, and it webs out into this big ass, like almost crocheted looking net that like starts blanketing around you. But because you took the superior position, it does not connect.
I just get really tight and low. I don't. The whole web thing is confusing, but I've had enough like bottles and bricks thrown at me to just.
So before I continue that
You
fight,
know.
I'm gonna run it back over to Lexi and Jane. Lexi, Jane, you watch Ivan head towards the medical bay. And as the two of you are heading towards the elevator, older black gentleman comes up to you wearing a doctor's coat. Says, "Where do you two plan on going?"
Is this the gentleman that we saw earlier?
This is Dr. Zane.
I don't like it.
God, is it going to do anything if I do it? Jane's gonna look over at Lexi and see if she's doing anything.
Lexi is. Is she still hearing the voices?
They're not nearly as bad anymore.
Um. Lexi's remembering she was told to run. Lexi's gonna run.
Okay.
As soon as Jane turns to look at Lexi, Lexi realizes, like, oh no. And it's just, nope, gone.
Okay.
I think she this time would grab. She would still try and grab Jane's wrist.
Jane has stood up to a god today.
Yeah.
Multiple gods.
Lexi has so many statuses that I can't keep track of them.
Yeah. She wants Lexi to get out. She wants to take on Zane alone.
Oh, I hate when people say that. I mean, if your wrist comes out of Lexi's hand, it's not like Lexi's gonna stop. And I
How about
don't like that is what would happen. But Lexi do it real bad.
How about this?
Mhm.
Jane will put her hand over Lexi's on her wrist
Mhm.
and say, "Go. I got this." Full of confidence and bravado.
Lexi will run, and it might. Lexi would run towards the med bay because she knew Wednesday and then Ivan were going that direction. Nicola knows that's still going back into danger, but
Valid.
it's yeah. Lexi would run.
All right. So
Why did I
Zane-
sound such a little bitch?
Zane
That's
looks
the
at
best three.
Zane looks at Jane, says, "Guess it's just you and me now."
Yeah. Let's see
Let me
if
give-
you're all you cracked up to be.
I'm gonna give you one last shot here. Leave.
If you knew me at all, you'd understand that backing down just ain't in my vocabulary.
I know exactly who you are.
Do you?
He leans in closer and says, "I remember what happened." Do you?
And she's just seething. Why don't you share with the class?
Mm-hmm.
Leave, and I might. It is at that point that your attention is taken by the sound of extremely loud gunfire. And I think that's a great place to end tonight.
Ah,
Oh, yay! Oh, wonderful! Oh, great! Yippee!
All right, let's do some outros. um, oh my god, let's start with Sin.
Hey, everybody. I'm synthetic. You can call me seething angry or Sin. I was playing Jane tonight, who doesn't know who the fuck she is. Oh my god. This is going to be an interesting episode next time. Okay. Where can you find me? You can find me all over the place. It's, a foolhardy mission, but you can do it. I'm at Synthetic GM on Blue Sky and on Twitch. I don't do anything there except for repost stuff, but if the spirit moves you, then go ahead. And where am I going to be next? Next, this Saturday, I'm going to be turning the tables on Alan and torturing him in Country of Mist. If you want to come see me turn the tables on him in holy vengeance, that's going to be on the 18th over at Singularity Roleplay.
Kick his ass for us.
And then on the 24th, I'm actually super happy, super stoked about this. The second episode of Fantastic Realms is going to come in. We got through an entire dungeon in one episode, in the first episode of Fantastic Realms. And we're going to see if we can make it 2 for 2. They're going to go into the dreams of an arch cleric who has entered into a coma. And after that, on the 24th, that's over on Nerds with Dice at 7 p.m. Central. At 8 p.m. Central on Saturday, the 25th, I'm going to be in Fields of the Dead replaying the newly accepted Resident Thembo, Alex Graham, in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, where I can smash all my problems with my fists and not have to worry about dudes in lab coats. Am I popcorning?
Yes.
Nicola.
Oh, it's me. Hi, I have been Nicola. Nicola the Druid on all the social places. You can find me lots of places. It's ridiculous. You can find me over at the Diversity Saves, a 501c3 nonprofit focused on uplifting and providing resources for marginalized communities. I am the programming director and a board member, and we have a lot of fun things going on over there, like our community showcase. You can also find me over at Paracosm Entertainment, where I am in a game, a TV the RPG game, where we are playing Villains for Hire, and it's pretty freaking fantastic. And then lastly, you can find me as the producer over at Zealzaddy's channel of our new show premiering on April 21st, every other Tuesday, called Paper Bag, the role-playing game show. You can learn about that on Zealzad at Zealzaddy on Twitch, YouTube, and the social places, or our link tree, Paper Bag RPG Show. We are going to be looking for lots of people to guest, looking for scene prompts for the improvisation, and I am very excited about it. Sin was one of our playtesters, and it is now a perfect show. So I'm very excited. Anyways,
It was super fun.
I'm hoping to be able to get on at some point. I just got to find it in my schedule.
All right, popcorn to Ruiz.
Okay. I've been Montserrat, who may or may not be in trouble. We'll see. Not as bad as the others, I'll say that. Uh, um, where will I be next? I can't talk about any of that yet. But I'll be back here next month. Um, find me on social media at Bohio Blues, Bohio Blues spelled normal style. I also mostly repost stuff, but occasionally, I'll also repost stuff. Popcorn's Rose.
Alrighty, hi, I'm Rose Blossom, or Rose for short. I played Morgan Fay, um, who may or may not be in danger. This feels like the second time she's been in a helpless situation like this. Through more, and it's gonna be a pattern. She likes patterns, but I don't know if she likes this one. You can find me on YouTube and Blue Sky at roseblossom2468. Um, as has already been said, outside of um this show, you can find me over on Nerds with Dice for both Fields of the Dead and Fantastic Realms, both of which are shows I'm very excited to be a part of and starting slash getting back into. So yeah.
All right, I guess that's me. My name's Alan, the All Seeing Eye. I'm a professional game master and game writer. You can find all of my games currently on Drive Through RPG in the City of Mist Cauldron, in which you'll find everything currently published for Breaking Neon. Still working on the other ones. Next up, you'll see me, was it next week, for Country of Mist? I'm very excited
This
to be
Saturday.
this upcoming Saturday, where I reprise my role as Father Deacon Brand, the lovable ex-drunk priest who is also somehow Lucifer.
Who's just gonna die next episode. That's end of that character.
Okay, cool. So I'll bring in I'll bring in my next character, Stan Velsing. Oh my
Wonder what that
god.
could be. Wonder
That's
who that
so
could be.
dumb. I love it.
Oh my god.
Is that legit?
No.
Amazing.
I'm not bringing Stan Velsing. I do have other characters I can bring though. Outside of that, I don't think I have anything else. I'm looking at maybe starting up one more, either mid to long form stream at some point, but we gotta work out on a schedule here. So yeah, other than that, have a great weekend, and we'll see you here on Roller's Joint next time.
Asterix wave, Asterix.